What's up everyone, we're finally going to be doing this. We'll be testing this here, the Fishband GH100, the new BFS reel in a market that's very hot because it's a Chinese brand here, copied Shimano Aldebaran BFS. I'll be first casting some lures using the Surinoya C47 2UL. This has been my favorite rod by far this season, graphite rod. And then I'm going to switch off to this one here. This is a Bass Pro Shop rod. This is glass microlight, so this is actually a lot more flexy than that rod right there. And if you guys haven't seen me do a first test with this rod with the Surinoya XF50, you guys can check out the top right hand corner. But yeah, let's go out here and cast a few lures, and then I'm gonna swap this reel onto this rod and do a few more casting. Outside right now it's very windy, as you can see. This thing is going crazy. And I just got to my fishing spot. I'm throwing a Rapala, the X-Rap. They're small size, and this should be 1/16 ounce. I have a snap swivel here, and it's just to make everything easier to switch lures, but it shouldn't be that much heavier. But I am casting this for the first time, the Brilliance. Well, it's really just the GH100 from Fishband, but I just like saying Brilliance. I know it's super windy, which is kind of stupid doing this video here, but I just want to test this brakes. Brakes are strong, and right now I'm just trying to tune this. All right, again, any BFS fishing, you guys have to make sure that you tune it properly. It's at 0. All right guys, this is at 1 brakes. Let's go. Dang, this is nice. Now the wind is kind of blowing this way, but there's a coat, like trees here, it's kind of bouncing back. So this is the best spot I could do. If you look over there, you see the wind bouncing to that way, but it's also coming this way. It's no good. My first backlash on a 1, casting into the wind. I have to say, this thing it casts pretty smooth. The Surinoya on the other rod, if you haven't watched that other video yet with the Bass Pro Shop rod, because it's a fiberglass rod, it actually probably casts just a little further. But using this rod right here, the Surinoya one, I can't get the distance like the other one, but I am still happy with it. Holy smokes. Oh no, just a little bit overrun. Let's fix that. But so far, casting this first lure here, I like it. I'm gonna try something heavier. Maybe try to catch some bass. Let's do some Ned rigging. You guys like Ned rigging? Let's do some Ned rigging. It's Ned rigging time. This is a 16th ounce jig head, and I don't know how heavy this plastic is, but this is definitely way bigger than your normal finesse style BFS lure. But I have done BFS fishing with Ned rigs, and it's super duper fun. So let's give this a shot, and let's put some brakes up, because I know I'm gonna wing this because I want to. All right, just a little overrun there, just a little bit. But oops, like I said, you gotta tighten the line. Fix your line, else you can cause more problems in the long run. But first cast with the Ned rig, thought I'd get a little further than that. But the thing is, because the overspool and all that crazy wind, I mean, look at this. It's like some water going this way, some water going this way, some water going this way, some water going that way. It's crazy wind. Holy smokes, what a windy day. Chose a bad day to do a real test for you guys. Just to let you guys know, this is 4-pound test line, floral coat from Cast King. And yeah, very thin stuff. Poison ivy right here, thorny bushes right here. Oh crap, it's thorny bushes. So far so good. I like the casting. Again, this is a heavier lure compared to any other lures I usually throw in my testing videos. But I think it's good to know whether I can cast this or not. I want to make sure this thing could handle some distance. And it's a Ned rig. I think I gotta throw a Ned rig way further down and spinning reel, but you know, this is not what this is used for. And the wind is blowing against me, as you guys can see. Of course, we can't do a test without having the Euro tackle. There's Z-Viber, because it's 1/16 ounce hard bait. Small, easy to cast, right? Oh, dang. I remember casting with this lure. It's very tough on this rod right here, because it's a very stiff rod. I'll probably need to take this reel and put it onto the Bass Pro Shop one, but I mean, it went out. Let's try again. I gotta do my timing right. Yeah, it's going to the left a little bit because I'm not dialed in properly with the casting. Even with that little snap swivel right there, not snap swivel, snap clip, they add just a little bit more weight, but not a lot. I mean, it's very thin wire. What an overhand cast. I could overhand cast it, but you know, there's no distance in that. But yeah, definitely if you want to cast these super duper light lures, yeah, go back to the Bass Pro Shop rod, which I do have in the car, which I'll test in a bit. Because you know, I think it's unfair to do any of these tests with this one rod, especially when you play around with different weights. But I could assure you that this reel could definitely cast 1/16 ounce lures. As you can see, it does fly out. I would say this is acceptable range for this lure size. I usually throw 1/16 ounce with soft plastic anyway, so I'm gonna assume it's gonna go further than that. In fact, let's not assume. Let's put something on a grub tail on a 1/16 ounce jig head and go to town with it. So let's try this. This is a new lure to me. I saw the color and I was like, yo, this is a Crappie color for New Jersey. And let's take this out. Lake Fork Trophy Lures. And it's about, I guess, maybe close to 2 inch, maybe 1.5, or 1 3/4. I think it's 2. And oh, it smells so garlicky. Live baby shad color. Black and chartreuse is always a good color for any sort of South Jersey fishing. So I know it rained a lot yesterday, cold front, and fishing is going to be tough today. I knew it before I came out. And of course, you guys can see the wind. The wind is pushing away all the clouds, and the pressure kicking in. No fish want to bite, but it's okay. Jimbo's still going to come out here and try to catch something, or if not, we'll play with tackle. All right, playing with tackle inside the house is boring, so you got to play with tackle outside. But 1/16 ounce and a soft plastic looks approximately 2 inch. I really think it's 2 inch. So let's get to town. All right, not gonna adjust the brakes yet. This is smooth. I like it. Oh yeah, this is definitely my new Crappie setup. Crappie rod and reel setup of 2019. I mean, I still like my Surinoya, don't get me wrong, but I think I'm gonna leave my Surinoya because that one, it seems like it casts light lures really well. And, I want to use that one as trout fishing, because I can't put the other rod in my kayak holder unless I file it down. I might as well just leave it like that, maybe buy another rod. You guys can leave me a recommendation below, but I saw the reel test. He's testing some very affordable rods from China. But this cast right here, dude, this is good. And again, the brakes is 1.5. 1.5. Let's dial it down to 1. See what's the deal. Again, these are super duper strong brakes. I don't know if you guys seen my unboxing. I was actually surprised when I tapped the scissors on the side of the magnet. It was yes. Oh yeah, that's what I'm talking about, guys. Oh yeah. Woo-hoo. Oh yeah, that's what I'm talking about. The first fish with this reel rod combo. Oops, I just backlashed myself trying to get myself some line, but there we go. There we have it, guys. Oh yeah, there we go. And in you go. Yeah, that's what I'm talking about, guys. You gotta comb water at times like these with smaller lures, and it's good to go. And that's why I love ultralight fishing, and this is why I'm exploring BFS fishing, because it's just another way to fish it. I love it, guys. I love it. So let me stand back over here, because I was standing like in a specific spot when I made my cast earlier. I think it was right around here, like this bare spot area. Okay, it's right here. And I'm looking at where the wind is blowing. I think it's about the same distance, maybe just a little further. Oh wait, you know what? My rod tip. My rod tip was not adjusted. Let's reel it back in very quick and do another quick cast out there. I am gonna lower the brake just one click. All right, so it's like 1.1, and the wind just picked up while I did it, and no good. Like you see my line going that way now. Bad timing to do this test, but I would say for this lure, depending on circumstances and wind, it may go a little further. But let's swap to a different lure after this one cast one last time because the wind just died down. I'm standing this way and cast out this way. Yeah, it's going. I'm casting forward. I can see the lure going straight and then it's being carried by the wind. But there's just a little bit overrun here with that one click down. So I gotta use a 1.5 with this rod combo. So I'll leave that there for now. But let me reel this up and let's put on another lure and do some more testing. Okay guys, so I'm just going backwards. Right now I'm doing a Euro Tackle Z Viber. Okay, so let's give it a shot. Oh crap. All right, definitely need more brakes because of the slinginess of this rod. So let me fix this baddie and readjust that. But I think let's go with a 2, straight up 2. We need power, and I think this reel could definitely deliver power because you guys, if you guys haven't seen that other video, this thing pulled the scissors out of my hand. Of course, I was caught off guard, but still. Oh, let's do a 2. Let's do 2. Okay, so let's cast this again. Softer cast. Okay, I think I can get a little distance, a little bit more, definitely, because this rod can sling lures. It can load up and just sling out. The problem is the wind, so I can't really say it's that much further, but I think it does look further than the Sorinoya. It's going to the left too. I think there are too much brakes. So I'm gonna click 2 down and let's try again. And I'm gonna just sling it out. Okay, so that's good, that's better. So I'm at like probably, well, let's just say 2 clicks less than 2. And the casting is pretty good. This would definitely be a good way to cast for crappies with this lure. I have every intentions to use this lure this spring for, well, it's gonna be summer soon. Kind of missed out, but I did catch a few crappies using this lure earlier spring. You guys can see the overlay right here. It was pretty fun. It was another windy day, so it was really relatively difficult to cast this light lure like this on BFS. But I think with this rod and also with this reel, I could definitely do a lot better job casting this lighter lure. So anyways, what I'll do is I'll swap over to my next lure. I believe it's the Ned rig. So we'll put that on and see how that goes. All right, back to the fruit punch color Ned rig. Whew. Let's go. Ooh, it just ripped out line because I guess it's slinged up really well. So I think the heavier the lure it is, got to retune that again, the more it will sling backwards because it has more mass, right? More weight. And yeah, I don't think I got any additional distance with this lure. Let's try it one more time. Not here to fish, just here to cast. I think about equal. Now, it's probably better if the real test I've done it because he had those little tools, tape measure and measure distance. I'm just doing gut feeling and letting you guys know how I feel about these casts. I would likely not cast Ned rigs with this specific rod because I prefer to have a more stiffer rod so I could get better hook sets, especially when fishing for bigger fish like bass and stuff like that. But I think this could sling just a tad bit further than the other rod, and I hate to say that I'm 100% confident because all that stupid wind right here. But casting it out, definitely easy. I'm gonna lower to, let's say, not 100% 1 because I don't want it to sling too hard that a backlash. And yes, I can feel with my fingers about the backlash. I just thumbed the crap out of it, but I was at basically 1 click over 1. But yeah, guys, I'll probably never use this lure for this rod right here because I want that better hookup. I want it hooked up deep. So, all right, Let's switch over to the other lure. I believe it's a jerk bait, which I have right here. And yeah, I'm a messy guy. I need to clean up my tackle. These are all the tackle that I went through during the springtime, and it's time to go switch everything out for the summertime. And here we are up to the last cast for the Rapala. And let me get this out for you guys just to show you guys that it is the same lure I was casting earlier during the day. But of course I swap over a different rod. That's no good. My brakes, again, I've got the brakes. Let me fix this and I recast for you guys. I did a go dance style. I don't know if you guys know this, but when you guys can't pull this anymore, you actually put your thumb right here and just start reeling. And when it does, it pushes all the loops forward. Then you pull it and do a few more times, just like that. And usually take out the backlash. Yay, look, it worked. So yeah, make sure you guys practice that. Definitely a lot easier with thicker line, thin line sometimes. Your backlash is game over. The next cast is gonna be 2 on the dot, guys, 2 on the dot. All right. I don't think I gained that much distance because I put the brakes at 2. But let's do one more cast, just make sure. Yeah, the thumbing is not needed as much on a 2. So I'm gonna drop it down just a little bit to see if I get because I like to have my settings where I do use my thumb just a little bit, because that's where you get your maximum distance. Oh, that was a bad sling. All right, let's wait for the wind to die down. All right, distance-wise for this lure here, I don't think it casts that much further. I actually think the Surinoya casted a lot further. But the other day I was using Surinoya. I was casting into the wind. Right now I'm casting against the wind, and it's a pretty good distance. I mean, I casted my other 16th lure about the same distance. So with this rod and reel setup, I would say it's acceptable range. Bonus lure time. I don't know if you guys remember this. I was doing some testing with the Cast King Spartacus. I changed these this trout magnet. This is their lighter, the shallow diving one, the trout crank. I changed the hooks to single hooks. So yeah, let's see if it casts out far, because I do intend to use this rod for more trout fishing in the future. And I think this is it. This is it. So guys, I did testing on 2 different rods. The last one right here, as you guys see, is the Micro Light Glass from Bass Pro Shops. Testing of this new reel GH100 from Fishband. I do think that this is a very, very good reel for its price point. With all the other BFS stuff I have, which I don't have that many because I'm kind of beginner, I do feel that this would stand up to the, oh, I got a bug right here, go away. I think it do stand up with the XF50. Sometimes they play leapfrog at the moment, but I think there's a couple things I want to do with this reel. For instance, one, I mentioned on my unboxing video. If you guys haven't watched that, you guys can look at the top right hand corner, that this reel here, the bearings for the spool, it's like caked with heavy grease. So what I want to do is either A, clean that out and put some high performance stuff in there and give it a try again, or switch to ceramic hybrid bearings so that I can reduce the friction with the the spool friction, and hopefully I can cast further and easier for these light lures. If you guys are interested in that, please leave me a comment below, and don't forget to subscribe if you guys are new, because I am going to be using this reel a lot more. But in the comments below, which rod do you guys like better, this Micro Light Glass or the Surinoya?